You guys, the Brawl Talk just concluded, and I gotta say, this update is gonna be freaking epic. We have so much exciting content that's gonna be very friendly for pay-to-play players as well as free-to-play players. We have 2 different brawlers coming around the corner, one of them being free. On top of the free brawler, which is enough if you ask me, we also have 13 different free gifts that we all can collect throughout this Brawlidays season. We of course also have a ton of new skins. We have a new challenge here coming around the corner, this time in Duo Showdown, where if you beat it, you get another free thing, a free skin. We have some really interesting changes to existing game modes here in the game, such as gem grab, bounty. We have a ton of new skins. There's just so much stuff to talk about. So hope you guys are all excited. Let's get straight away into it. Here we go. So everyone, we have a ton to get into in today's video, but first, if you guys are enjoying the update content, I'm going to try to keep you guys informed with sneak peeks here right around the corner, so be sure to subscribe, use code RAY in the Brawl Stars shop. It always goes a long way, but no more wasting time. We got to do this. So starting off with the very first brawler, the one that isn't free, and that is Byron. He's going to be a mythic brawler, and rightly so. He's bringing in a very fresh style of gameplay here into Brawl Stars. He's coined a supportive brawler, but also does incredible amount of damage and has stellar range. So the way his basic attack is going to work is you can attack enemies with your basic attack as well as your teammates. If you shoot an enemy opponent, you're going to get 3 different chip damages of 560, which in total is 1,680 damage. Now that does sound like a lot for a supportive character, but since it is a burn damage, much like Crow's poison, there are ways to get around it. It's not as good as the straight damage that you would get from, say, a Piper. Now this works the exact same for your teammates as well. If you land your basic attack on one of them, you can heal them for 1,680 damage over a duration. Now Byron's super shares the exact same mechanic as his basic attack, so if you use the radius of your super on your teammates, you're going to heal them for 2,100, and if you use them on the enemy, 2,100 damage. From what I'm seeing from the gameplay, I think Byron is going to be incredibly good. He's just very versatile, right? He can be helpful in many different situations, whether you need damage or healing. Now, much like the last couple Brawl Talks, it's hard to gauge what his star powers or gadgets are. So if you guys would like to speculate on that, or if you saw anything that I didn't, be sure to let me know in the comments down below. But still, this brawler looks really, really fun to play. Now, since we're talking about new brawlers, we're going to jump ahead in the Brawl Talk to the other newest brawler, and that is Edgar, a completely free epic brawler during Brawlidays. So if you guys are taking a break from Brawl Stars and you happen to see the Brawl Talk or this video by chance, update the game, get Edgar, and then you can get back to your break, because a free epic is pretty freaking crazy. This is the first time this has ever happened in Brawl Stars. So Edgar is by far, in a big way, my favorite of the 2, so the fact that we're getting him for free is pretty dang hard to believe. But breaking down his mechanics, he is a fast melee brawler, so his base movement speed is probably going to be comparable to like a Crow or a Leon. Since he is a melee brawler, he doesn't have much range, but he makes up with it for his mobility and damage output. So each basic attack is going to launch off 2 different hits from his scarf, dealing 756 damage per hit for a grand total of 1,512 damage. Now what I'm seeing from the gameplay, Edgar has exceptionally fast reload speed and shot speed. So you hit that auto aim button, you're going to expend all of your ammo super quick for crazy damage output. But that's not all for Edgar's basic attack. He has a life leeching mechanic along with it. For every punch your scarf lands, you heal up 189 HP when maxed out. But moving on to his super, and it's my favorite thing about him, it is a self-regenerating super, much like Daryl's, that just gives him a ton of mobility, being able to jump over walls with it and close the gaps between your opponents. Now the strange thing is the damage coming from the super. From the Brawl Talk gameplay, he did a flat 1,000 damage no matter how many power cubes he had. So either it's not scaling with power cubes in Showdown, or it could be a star power. But I would love to hear your opinions and theories around that one. But a very straightforward brawler, his mechanics seem incredibly fun, and it's awesome that we're getting him for free. I cannot wait to play with him. I want him now. So moving along to the next bit of very exciting update content, and that is the 13 free gifts. As you can see, the photo up on your screen was a snapshot of some of the gifts that we can expect here. So I'm seeing a couple pins, a Christmas tree, a thing of coal, as well as an ornament, and then a few different progression based things. We got token doublers, big brawl boxes, power points, mega brawl boxes. I'm assuming coins will be a part of these free gifts as well. But the most interesting things here are the silhouetted things. The silhouette above Ryan in the photo looks a lot like Edgar, so I'm assuming it's that. But the one on the top left, it looks like we're getting the original Brock skin, the OG Brock skin before he was remodeled some time ago. So that's freaking awesome. So we know that's going to be free as well. Brock, OG Brock is so cool. So I'm looking forward to getting that, and hopefully you guys are excited too. So transitioning into, I would say, my next favorite thing coming in the update, and that is another challenge, much like the last Brawlidays update. This time it will be in Duo Showdown. So it's a 12-win challenge. If you win it, you are rewarded with a free skin, which is Warrior Bow. Guys, it's pretty safe to say Bow is stacked in the skin department at this point, but from the gameplay and the Brawl talk, it looks like he has some animation changes along with the skin, so that's really exciting as well. But guys, yet again, another thing we can potentially get for free here in this update. Pretty exciting. And while we're on the topic of new skins, we're also getting a ton of really epic ones in this update as well. For the gemmed based skins, we have Snowman Tick, Holiday Party Frank, as well as Nutcracker Gale, guys. All amazing skins. And then of course on top of that, we're also getting brand new True Gold and True Silver skins. We got Daryl, Crow, Jesse, Tara, as well as Tick. Look at that guy. So moving along to the modifications that were made to already existing 3v3 game modes, the very first one being Bounty.
Coming to Bounty, we're introducing a blue star, which will prevent ties from happening.
The blue star replaces the original star in the center of the map. Whichever team picks it up, in case of tiebreaker, wins. And that's as long as you hold the star.
So watch out, if you're defeated holding the star, the enemy team gets it.
I think this was a pretty decent change. There's nothing more frustrating than drawing in a 3v3 game mode. It just feels like wasted time, and I know the draw or the tie rates in Bounty were much higher than some of the other 3v3 game modes, right? So this way it's just going to be a little bit more consistent. They also made a slight tweak to gem grab, and that is after the final gem spawns in, the game will end roughly 30 seconds after that. So there won't be these crazy long gem grab games, which I feel like most of us have experienced by now while playing the games. So just a smaller tweak, but still a good one. And then finally, they changed the theme of Siege to Pam's Scrapyard. So maybe that advertisement in the World Finals wasn't for nothing, right? Maybe it was preaching to this change. So I think it just looks a bit better, and it kind of fits more into the lore of Brawl Stars, right? And guys, I know this one's a bit smaller, but I'm very excited for it, and that is a few different animated pins in the game. So they're starting to get to work on that. They're not going to have every pin animated right off the get-go, but they'll slowly roll them out. I know it was something that a lot of people were asking for in the community, so the fact that they did that quick after implementing pins is pretty dang cool. I'm looking forward to that one. And then the two final bigger things coming, I know there's a ton in this update, but the very first one is Present Plunder. So we guessed correct. Those advertisements were there and telling us that secret message. So really excited to get back into the swing of things on Present Plunder. It's such a fun game mode, really reminds me a lot of Brawl Ball. And then the final one is a slight change to the duration of the trophy pushing season. It's going to last 4 weeks now and have less trophy decay. But yeah, guys, that's just about it for the new stuff coming around the corner this Brawlidays season. It is shaping up to be another fantastic update. Can't wait to get my hands on the new brawlers, all the new stuff, especially the free one. My goodness, Edgar is looking so dang cool. Make sure to let me know what you guys are thinking about all this exciting content. If you did enjoy it, be sure to slap a like on it. I really appreciate that, and keep your eyes open for those sneak peeks coming around the corner here any day now. Yeah, everyone, keep having fun with Brawl Stars. Have an absolutely fantastic rest of your day, and we'll see you all in the next video. Peace out.